Welcome back to one of potentially the happiest series, at least for me, that I get to do on this channel. And that is another episode of Thrift and Gift, where I choose one of you guys. I shop for you, I thrift for you, I try to make your Pinterest dreams come true. I give it my best shot, I pack it up, I put it in the mail. This is our first Canadian friend. This is Jenna. Jenna is 26. She said she just finished going back to university for a second time, and she is hoping to get a job soon in copywriting or editing. So because of that, she'll be most likely working from home or like out of coffee shops, which is great because that gives us a lot more flexibility in her wardrobe. She won't have like necessarily a dress code for work. She describes her style as grandma-esque, which just lights my soul on fire. She likes kind of spring, summer, but also warm, earthy tones. So rusts, browns, greens. But she says cozy sweaters and vintage short sleeve button-ups are her favorite. Would specifically love to find a top with patchwork or embroidered details. This is something I always look for at thrift stores, and I feel like they are near impossible to find, but I'm gonna try my very hardest today to find something quilted, patchwork, embroidered kind of, because that really does fit the grandma theme. We're gonna dive into her mood board and make a game plan, but first, I do wanna say if you want to submit yourself to be a victim in a future episode of this, I'll have on screen everything that you need to email me. I have a specific email just for the series. It's michelthriftsandgifts@gmail.com. Give me the more info, the merrier. Sometimes I'm going through and like I find someone that's almost perfect, but they've missed a couple things. So I just can't rely on them responding back to me in time for me to ask the clarifying questions. Give me your background, your sizing, your wish list. A mood board is very important. I would love to see photos of you, mailing address, what you love, what you hate, how clothes tend to fit you, what you need. Just the more info, the better. Okay, I just had to get that out of the way so that you can properly type your email to me. Let's go look at her mood board. I love every single thing on this mood board. I just have to get that out of the way at first. I am really hopeful that we will be able to find some of these things. Looking at the top right corner of her mood board, we definitely have a lot more to play with there because there's a few more simple things. I see a green, like kind of quarter zip, half zip sweater, which something in that family I think should be easy to thrift. Also, I love this jacket. It kind of reminds me, the cut, at least the collar, the big pockets, of the Anthropology jacket that I thrifted in the last video, but this is a lot more just simple, neutral, earthy. So I think we could have some luck there. The pointel little crop tee is precious. I do think we could probably find some sort of a textured white top. The things that will be harder is all of the really fun, interesting, unique patchwork, quilt work, embroidery. But I see a lot. She seems to like anything that feels like it could have kind of a handmade feel. Like the flower embroidered shirt on the bottom right, even just the fact that that collar has a little bit of like a red detailing. That feels like someone could have handmade it. Let's go to our favorite chaotic thrift store. I'm sorry we go to the same one every time. It's just kind of the only big option in my area. And if you know, it is chaotic, but it's big. So it gives us the best chances of finding something for Jenna. Let's go. Okay, I just went through blouses, not yet tees, not yet knits, and I just grabbed a couple random things that I thought have potential and that are her size. I love the detail around the collar of this. I thought that that kind of had a couple themes, and this was the only like pointel shirt I found. I'm gonna look in tees and see if I can find a pointel tee because that was on her mood board specifically, but this is short sleeve collared pointel vibes for a blouse. Have denim on her mood board, but I just loved the ruffle collar of this. I felt like that kind of had the same spring granny adjacent, but so sweet and cute. Just something a little extra special, which seemed to be like kind of the theme. And this linen top, I love. It has these wooden buttons. This color of green is much more springy than earthy, but she used both of those words in her email, so it's vintage, which I love. I feel like it has potential. I'm just holding on to these, and after I like circle through the other aisles, I'll do a final audit and see which things are the best of the best. Still looking for pointel, for embroidery, for patchwork, anything. anything like that, I'll be so pumped to find it, but I also know statistically odds are low. Well, here's something embroidery, but definitely not her color scheme. It has, like, I would love to find something with embroidery around the neckline like this, but that's not it. This is getting closer. That's real embroidery. It says it's a small, but it reads more of like a medium to large, but I don't want to risk the sizing not being right. But it's $2.99. I'm like, can we turn this into a cardigan or something? Take the buttons all the way down? Ugh, I think I gotta put it back, but those are really sweet. Very spring, very granny chic. That's okay. I am quite pleased with this find. Look at the ruffles on the bottom. It has kind of the pointelle vibe that she had on her board, but oops, it fell. It's more of a proper knit, but it's short sleeve, so it's kind of that transition spring onward. $9.99 and Taylor Loft. We're definitely gonna hold on to that. Okay, this is so excessive that it's almost a bit. It's super fall themed, but this is her size. It's embroidered. Okay, it's definitely grandma-esque as requested, so it's $4.99. We have to. Okay, what do we think about this sweater? This has the exact same neckline that I was trying to think of the word for earlier, and is kind of an earthy green color that she likes. It goes along the wrists and the bottom as well. $12.99, super soft, super comfy. I'm throwing it into a sauce later. Okay, there are some, you know, embroidery things that not the right size or style. Not the right size or style. Like, I'm finding a couple more things that are kind of in alignment over here, but just none of them are the right size or style, even if they have embroidery. So, okay. I think after a couple loops through, I found the best I can find. Looking at it all together, I am pretty proud. I think we did well with a difficult assignment of just those are the cutest things at thrift stores, and they always get snatched up first. So we found some things that align. I'm just gonna go through now and make sure we have good diversity so I don't accidentally buy everything in cream. You know what I mean? Put back the things that are just too similar to the other things, choose the best of our options, figure out how much cash I need to withdraw because it is cash only here. So gotta go to the ATM and then check out. Shall we look at everything? I'm actually feeling pretty proud of this haul. The grand total was $87. We got $83, including the water I bought. 8 things, $83. That does average $10 a thing. But we found some things new with tags. Let's just take a look at it. Max, are you coming for the haul? Let's see what everything looks together before we package it up. Okay, here we go. First, let's look at this denim shirt. I just loved the little ruffle detail along the wrist and the collar of this one. A lot of the things that she has on here has interesting little ruffles around the neck like this. Little details, little small details that add interest. So I figured this could just be a good staple. It also feels like every season. You could wear this in summer, spring, fall, probably winter, maybe a little less winter, and I feel like it just fits. It feels a little Rider and coffee shop to me too. Let's give it a look up close. Okay, I love how soft this denim is on. Here's a look at that collar. And I also love that this, yet again, could be worn open or closed. Buttons are really hard with these nails that I have right now. I feel like a toddler trying to like button things, but she could wear it opened or closed depending on how she wants it to fit. I'm hopeful that this has the flexibility to fit into her wardrobe the way that she would like it to. Okay, this next one is kind of a wild card. I mean, she has some linen-y tops, like this is definitely a linen blend type top, just like this one. Nothing really in this color, but I thought it did give grandma-esque vibes in a really nice way. And I think that this is super versatile because she can wear it open like a cardigan, completely buttoned up, one button. She does have a lot of things on here that has just like, where you just button just the top, and then you wear a cute little tank or tee, whatever underneath. I also think in winter, this would be so cute with a turtleneck or a mock neck underneath it. So the color is definitely like a brighter springy color than her mood board, but hopefully that just, you know, adds a little something, little diversity to our picks here. I didn't want to pick only all neutrals. The tag very much looks vintage as well. So, and it's 100% linen. Look at that. It's not even a linen blend. It's 100% linen. This is literally so cute. Are you kidding? I love the one button up top being buttoned. This is probably how I would style it if I were her. Yet again though, I love button down tops because you can wear it so many different ways. You're probably gonna hear me say that 5,000 times. I'm glad I got it even if the color felt a little bit out of the mood board, and I'm excited to hear her feedback in the next episode. Okay, you know how I was looking for anything kind of pointel, white, short sleeve. She has a lot of white knits on here, so here's that pointel t-shirt that we were looking at. Here's also a knit cardigan. When I saw this, I was so excited. Also, okay, this was $9.99. It is 70% lamb's wool and 20% rabbit hair. Kind of creepy to say it out loud, but like really nice, great material. It's from the Loft and it was $9.99, and I just think it's so sweet. It has the pointel short sleeve look, like on her board, mixed with a cardigan. Like it's somewhere between those two things. I love this little ruffle detail on the bottom, and I love that it has this little bow that you could tie, or you could wear it open. So let's take a little look at this too, but yet again, whatever you choose to layer underneath this will totally determine the season you should wear it in. It's so cute. The little bows even velvet along the bottom. Oh, I cry. This is so precious and so soft. I think it's adorable. I hope she loves it. These sleeves are a little taut around the edge, but hopefully it's comfortable. And yet again, I love that you could tie it at the bottom if you would like to, but overall, a really cute, precious piece. When I was looking at my haul and, you know, choosing which things to check out with, I realized I did not find anything in this warm rust color, which is something she specified. You can see this color here, even though that's like an embroidered shirt. You can see warm colors here, and then this cardigan, a chunky knit, warm colored cardigan. I was like, okay, between all those things, I really need to find something that fits that vibe. And so I did a third circle through and decided this was our best option. This is new with tags. Karen Scott, I don't know this brand, but it feels really nice. It feels really soft. There was one that looked a little more grandma in a nice way, but I felt like this was just better sizing based off the sizing that she gave me. There's just a lot of different textures going on, which has made it feel a little extra special and fun. So let's see it up close. Okay, this is so cozy. I love the way that this feels, and I love that it's like a comfy thing that could be loungewear around the house, or is so totally appropriate to throw on and wear to a coffee shop to co-work. It's just cozy. And yes, it's very quintessential fall, but I think that with her kind of wardrobe that she's creating, this could be something that she could wear in a lot of different times of the year, especially if it's chilly. In Canada, more of the year than elsewhere. Okay, she said she likes this color green. I know we looked at this before we left, this half zip, quarter zip situation. I was really pleased to find something that incorporated that color green and also incorporated the look of this collar, where it has that detailing around the collar. A 2-for-1 special with this. This is like a kind of fleece. I wonder if the material is on here. Let's see. It's acrylic and polyester. But honestly, sometimes these materials hold up best. Y'all know I'm a cashmere girly. I love cashmere so much. It requires a lot of upkeep. So the good thing about this type of material is you can just kind of ignore it and it will always look this way. So we have this mock neck, and it has the same detailing around the wrists and around the bottom hem as well. And it's just so comfy cozy. So comfy cozy. So let's give it a closer look. This mock neck, ooh, I love it so much. Yeah, very comfy cozy. Could do a little like half tuck situation if she's wearing a higher waisted pant, or could just like, you know, let it be nice and cozy, like a big hug. I love it so much. Okay, I picked up several white blouses. Honestly, if she ever does need to do anything work related, not work from home or work from coffee shop, this would be such a good thing to grab. I just was kind of charmed by these little details. Yet again, the eyelet, is that what you call that? Around not just the sleeve, but also a little more simplified version all the way down the buttons. I just thought it was so cute. It's Ann Taylor, $7.99. It's classic. It gives timeless grandma-esque. You know what I mean? Something that you would see maybe grandma wear in a very cute way, and you would also see someone young wear. You would see it in any decade. So I'm hoping it's timeless in 30 years from now. The way that this just like falls really gives effortless cool girl in a classic timeless way. I just love this on when you can really see the contrast of skin behind it, and that little detail kind of pops extra. I'm hopeful that this turns into a classic staple piece for her. I think it's really cute. And last but not least, the piece de resistance. This is just so fun. The top half of this, I feel like iconic. Exactly the vibe that she articulated. This embroidery right here. Different color sweater behind, but similar kind of feel. You know, floral, big. This one is excessive, I will say, because of the, it's beaded as well. So the top half of this, I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally it. Once we get to the bottom half, it does get a little themed, but maybe she's gonna be super into it, I don't know. I don't know. Also, I'm like, is it a sin that if she hates the bottom half? Is there any way that you could crop this and make it more of like a cropped vest? I don't know. I just think it's fun. I love, yet again, this little stitch all the way around the sleeves, all the way around the neck. This was the closest floral embroidery that I could find. But anyways, let's see it on. Okay, this is so fun. Especially now that I have it on, I'm like, yeah, this is fun. It's unique. Nobody else is gonna have this. I mean, maybe this was, you know, made in bulk once upon a time, but I've never seen anything like this anywhere. So it definitely, it stands out. In hindsight, I mean, I was very apprehensive about it, but now that I see it on, I'm like, okay, I think I'm sold. I think I'm sold on it. It's just really fun. Look at all that. Max says, oh, I'm so ready for the recap. Okay, so if you guys remember, it's been a minute. I didn't realize how much time I let go by between these concepts. I've just had so many other things that I've wanted to film, but we shopped for Olivia. She's the most precious new mom ever. She emailed me and she said that she was actually inspired by Anna Jane's styling of her outfits. So she did the same. She sent some really cute pictures of her and her baby wearing the outfits. And she divided this into love, so close but didn't quite work, and then favorites. So like, the things that she really liked, the things that didn't quite work, and then her absolutely top. So let's start with her loved category. She said the green top, closet stable, makes her feel put together without trying. Really do like this one. And when she paired it with her green jeans, she felt like it had a cool elevated look. The white sweater, she said another closet staple, definitely fits with my Pinterest board. I've been loving wearing sweaters over dresses this winter, so it was a great addition. The fluffy pattern sweater, she said, I don't have anything like this, and I'm glad that I do now. I love how the pattern is still very classy, even though it's bold. And I like how it dresses down the white skirt while still looking cohesive and fun. Sweater vest, she said, this looks so good with the striped mock neck long sleeve, literally straight out of the Pinterest board. Handmade vest, she said, such a unique piece. Thank you for including it. I played around with layering it under this brown cardigan, and I think I love it. We'll definitely be trying more under jackets and cardigans. The So Close, she said the jumpsuit, loves the idea, but she thinks she's gonna have to do some DIYing to make it perfect. Playing around with adding some fabric dye, maybe even hemming the sleeves to make it more like overalls, but either way it's comfortable, so definitely be getting good use out of it. I think fabric dye would be so cute because I remember thinking, uh-oh, does this look a little bit like a prison jumpsuit? So that could be like the perfect solution. So Olivia, if you do that, please email me more pictures because I want to see. And the Anthro jacket, she said it's just too big on her, which is so fine. Hopefully she can resell that for enough money to have a fun date night because that was a quality piece and it was large on me. So, and I'm pretty tall. And then she said absolute favorites, the white tiered skirt. She cut off the top half and it's just what she's been looking for. I'm so glad that that worked out because I was like, I don't know about this dress, but she made it a skirt, which is amazing. Then she said the pattern skirt, perfect, the exact type of thing I look for at my thrift stores. I already wore it to church with the white sweater and it was so cute and simple. I'm tempted to try this with the fluffy pattern sweater too. I think that that might be fun. I think so too. I would love to see that. And then lastly, the cashmere cardigan was one of her absolute favorites. She said, I love everything about this, the color, the feel, the shape, the versatility. Thank you. So precious. I love a little button on the last episode, getting to see how people style it, what ended up working out, what they loved, what fit into their wardrobe and their lifestyle the most. So thank you, Olivia, for sending that feedback over. And Jenna, I'm about to email you and send you your tracking, and I can't wait to hear how you like everything, your thoughts, your feedback in general. So the next time that we film another thrift and gift, I will let you know what Jenna thought about everything that we bought today. And thank you all for watching this video all the way to the end. Yet again, if you want to submit yourself, I have so many to go through, but it's really helpful too if you put the vibe in the subject line, because I'm gonna try to like have a well-rounded, I'm trying to think of any word that's not vibe, a different style each time a little bit. I know that a lot of people that watch my channel have similar tastes to me, which is why we end up vibing in a lot of ways. So, you know, the spectrum is not as large, but I'm excited to see what you guys want. Push my comfort zones a little bit. Thrift for you guys. I love you. I hope you have the best rest of your day. And Max and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye. Bye. Thanks, buddy. That was so sweet. Oh, good scratches. He likes that.